Hey everybody, welcome to today's edition of Daily Distinction. Really glad that you are here. Thanks for checking in. We had a bunch of viewers yesterday, and I'm so glad that you are here today, whether you're watching live with us on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter and Twitch and also on LinkedIn Live. Glad you were here. Thanks for taking time out of your day to join me. And we've got a great topic to talk about today. But as always, here we are brought to you by the Iconic Inner Circle. And if you haven't checked it out yet, really we hope that you do. Go to iconicinnercircle.com. Your first month's on me. There's absolutely no obligation. You can sign in, check it out, see if you like it. And if so, we hope you remain a part of it. There's a lot to have there, including a course on how to create distinctive stories, how to tell them virtually, personal distinction achievement, so much more. It's all right there on Iconic Inner Circle. Please take a moment to take a look at that. Hey, here's my pal, Jeff Weimer. Glad you are here today, Jeff, from beautiful Monterey, Carmel, California. That is so great. Brian, loving the UCE conversations. Coffee cheers to you too as well, my friend. We are talking about the ultimate customer experience and what can that mean to you and your business. And it brings about this question: what's word of mouth worth to your business? And I'm going to suggest to you, it's hard to put a number on that, isn't it? I mean, it's really hard to think about what that's worth and the value of that. And I wanted to share with you, let's see if I can pull it up here. I want to share with you something that I saw. Well, I haven't done this yet in system preferences. I thought I had. It says I have. I want to share with you something. Yeah, there it is. It says it's good. Okay. So window from Safari, share. Chrome has lost permission to capture your screen. Doggone it. I thought I had this set up just right. I need to take another course in from my friend Ken Walls here. Hang on just a second. I see something I did wrong. Let's see. I can share, preview, share. Chrome has lost permission to capture your screen. Well, all right. Sorry about, I see what I did wrong. You know what I did? When it said go to system preferences, I approved for this to share it, but not for Ecamm to share it, but not Chrome. So let's go to, because I really want you to see this. Let's go to security and privacy, and let's see, input, share screen recording. There we go. Click lock. Sorry to have you wait through this, but I want to make sure that we get this done. Let's see if it'll work now. Probably not, given my current luck with this, but share screen, window. Oh, I think I got it. Do I have it? No, I don't know. Chrome tab, entire screen. I'm going to share my entire screen here and then just pull it up. Let's see if that works for us. There we go. All right. So now I'm going to bring this up great big and see if you can see it. There we go. My buddy Joe Bonsall. Sorry to walk you through that as I'm dealing with that. So here's my buddy Joe Bonsall from the Oak Ridge Boys. And Joe posted this yesterday. I cannot say enough good things about Happy Hiller. We had an electrical problem that provided a real mystery, and John from Hiller figured it out and fixed the problem. Polite, capable, actually quite reasonable. If you live in Nashville, you see the happy face ads. Well, and there's a happy customer. Now, Joe Bonsall of the Oak Ridge Boys is writing this because they gave him the ultimate customer experience. Now, notice what I'm suggesting to you here. What's that worth with the thousands of followers that Joe has as one of a member of the Country Music Hall of Fame. One of the now, I will bet you, when they went out to fix his situation, they didn't go, oh look, we know who this is, but let's get out there. They treated him like any other customer. And what was that? Happy Hiller can buy ads from now until the end of time, and they probably can't match the credibility of a customer that's thrilled. That's what you get from the ultimate customer experience. Hey, Mark, great to see you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Curtis, wherever you are traveling today, good to see you. Always great seeing my friend Tim. Thank you. And Brian, you got that exactly right. Right? It's an immediate endorsement, and it is priceless. So think about this. Here's a company serving a customer, doing what they normally do, doing what they always do. And they provided an experience so great that a customer was willing to write about it immediately. And I'm going to brag on my friend here for a minute. This is a guy that's used to having pretty nice treatment, as they travel on their incredible bus and as they do these incredible shows. I mean, this is one of the Oak Ridge boys. Now, they, I bet, didn't know that's who it was before they went out there, but through how they served him, they got this endorsement that thousands of people saw, particularly a lot of people there in their community of Nashville. They can't buy ads that good. And so what that leads us to is, what's word of mouth worth to a business? Brian hit it. It's priceless. It's absolutely priceless. And if you haven't yet, please pick up my friend Jay Baer's book, B-A-E-R. Jay talks about talk triggers. Are you doing something so compelling in your business that you trigger people to talk about it? There was something that happened through the way that they created an experience for Joe Bonsall that triggered with him that he had to go on Twitter and post it and tell other people. Now, notice, if you have an average experience, you don't run to Twitter to tweet about that. If you have a negative experience, you might, but that trigger, that movement, whatever happened there, created Joe's desire to deliver an endorsement through his word of mouth experience. And how do you get that? It's through the ultimate customer experience. It's through creating an experience so compelling as you're doing business that your customers are motivated. They're moved. They want other people to know about it because it's exceptional, because it's extraordinary, because it's outstanding. So the big question for you today, and it's just a single question I want to ask you. What are you doing that's generating this kind of word of mouth marketing? I mean, really, that's what Joe did. See, him posting that on Twitter is marketing the business of that group. I mean, that's putting money in their pocket. That's marketing them. So my question for you is, what are you doing in whatever it is that you do, and however it is that you deal with your customers, that would generate that kind of word of mouth marketing? Jeff, you got it exactly right. I mean, there's no way to say, oh, that's worth X number of dollars, because, and here's the other thing, right, Jeff, is that you don't know when that, I mean, it won't happen immediately in that business, right? I mean, Jeff, by the way, is one of the top plumbing contractors on the planet, but especially in the very, very affluent area there in Carmel and Monterey and all through there. And when Clint Eastwood gives Jeff a recommendation to another person of affluence in the area, it's not like they probably go, well, I'm going to get him come out right away. It's that they think of you when they have an issue with plumbing, or when they're building a new house, or when they're doing, right? So that's the thing with Joe's endorsement, Jeff, is that you're right. There's no dollar amount that can be put on it because it might not be executed immediately, right? So many times we'll run an ad, and it's got a shelf life. It's got a time frame. And if people don't respond in that period of time, then, we think the ad didn't work. My great friend, Jason Bradshaw, who, let's see, what time is it in Australia? 4:11 a.m. So he's probably not watching. He may catch this on the replay. Jason and I first got in contact, and Jason formerly was the chief customer and marketing officer of Volkswagen Group Australia, which became one of my biggest clients. And you know how Jason got in touch with me? He was listening to the audio of the Taxi Terry book that at that time was what, 3-4 years old. Now, if I would have judged the return on that book based upon what happened in the first 6 months, 12 months even, I would have missed out on the real return. What we're doing through the experience is planting seeds. And so in Jeff's business, in my business, in whatever, we might not get that instant return, but we still have to plant the seeds, right? We become the only choice of the customer and everybody they know, right, Brian, when we do it this way. So we got to be in the business of doing this, not just because it's the right way to treat our customer, but because of how it will grow our business over an extended period of time. You know, one of the most frustrating things I think about being an entrepreneur, or one of the most frustrating things about being a sales professional, is that many times we don't know the return that we're going to get, including the timing of that return. In other words, you know, doing something for a client might not necessarily mean that they turn right around and sign us to a contract or buy something from us. It might be that later on they tell somebody who tells somebody that gets us business. And what we have to do is to be in the business of planting those kinds of seeds because of the ultimate customer experience that we deliver. You've heard me say here before, but I'm sure I'll say it again. Jeff Bezos has the best line about your brand. And that is, your brand is what people say about you when you're not in the room. Isn't that the best? Your brand is what people say about you when you're not in the room. So again, what are you doing that's generating somebody to say something positive about you when you're not in the room? We got to be very precise about that. We've got to be very specific about that. And that happens through the ultimate customer experience. If you'd like to learn more about how to deliver an ultimate customer experience, I'd love for you to be a part of our effort. Just check it out, iconicinnercircle.com. Your first month's on me. It's absolutely free, and you can leave anytime, so there's no obligation. Just go to iconicinnercircle.com and check us out. Hey, that's all for today for Daily Distinction. I look forward to checking in with you again tomorrow. Look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you for being here. I'll see you on tomorrow's edition of Daily Distinction. Have a great day, everybody. See you soon.